Assalamu alaikum, it's Aisha coming at you live from Australia. Look, I got an inbox from a sister in Islam. By the way, I should have said Assalamu alaikum for those that don't know, means peace be with you. I got an inbox from a sister who asked me about some tips on public speaking and, you know, how to overcome those nerves, and, you know, they had some young people in their care. And these youngsters were, you know, up and coming public speakers. And I guess the first and foremost thing that I probably would like to say is that when you go out there on stage, or if you're in front of a group of people, automatically assume that the audience is your friend. Everyone there is going to accept you straight away. Another thing you can do, look, just acknowledge your nerves. Just say, oh, look, like you can say it. It's perfectly fine to say I'm a little bit nervous. And you know what? It's okay to be irreverent. It's okay to be a bit silly or a bit playful, or to, you know, jump up and down and get the jiggles and wiggles out. Because look, at the end of the day, you've got adrenaline pumping and you've got your butterflies happening. You might feel a little bit sick in the tummy, that sort of thing. What that actually is when you get those nerves and you get the butterflies and all of that happening, that's your body saying it's ready for action, okay? It's in the fight, flight, or freeze mode. Okay, so when I get on here and I jump on and do these live videos, my heart's pumping, my butterflies are going too. The thing that gets me past that is that I associate really good feelings with it. Like when we jump on things, we sometimes associate those feelings with fear, and we're not allowed to have those feelings and so forth. One tip I'd suggest you do is create a new anchor. And what I mean by create a new anchor is, right, associate, when did you feel those butterflies last, when you were so excited to go to something? You might be to go to the fair and, you know, jump on a ride or whatever it might be. If you can associate that with what's happening now, then you're going to create a new image around your public speaking. And the other tip is too that the other way to look at it is this, you know, look, you know your topic. You know it well. You've done your homework. The audience is there wanting to know what you've got to say. Try not to get too caught up in the semantics of it. You don't have to follow a logical order. It's you that's in charge. It's you that's in control. So, for me, I'm going to take me as an example. I always speak from my own personal perspective. I was terrified of writing a book. Now, I had a go, and I wrote in the very start of the introduction. We all get caught up in the semantics of it. It's got to have a certain layer. And you know what? I gave myself permission just to sit down and do it. The only way you are going to break through the fear of public speaking is to get up and have a go. If you're a bit frightened to jump on live on Facebook straight away, then, you know, that's okay. Start with a small group first. Use the new associations you've created with something from the past. Okay, so it might have been that going on those rides. When you get those feelings, that's your anticipation. You know, you've got something great to share. You've got all this knowledge in you. Say it this way. What disservice would you be doing to those people by not sharing it? By not sharing your wealth of knowledge? By not giving a new understanding? That to me is a critical point, okay? So for me, I know that I would be doing people a disservice if I didn't share what I knew. I know from personal experience that the first 2 minutes is the most challenging. That's when everything's pumping. Once you get past that mountain becomes easier to climb. Remind yourself you've done your homework. You know your topic well. You've got a new association around the butterflies and the nerves. And another tip too, try and let the audience be a bit interactive. Let the audience participate. I love it when people join me. It really is tough sometimes. And I'm being honest, it's tough sometimes to speak to a camera because you haven't got that interaction. That's, you know, someone asking you questions or whatever. Look, I'm actually planning to do a live tomorrow night with someone, and it's a live coaching intervention, and it's sort of a look into I suppose, what goes on behind closed doors. For those people that can join me live tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, that's Australian Eastern Standard Time, I would really encourage you to come in with, as we say in coaching, you've got to have a non-judgmental attitude and a safe audience. And I take my hat off to her. I think she's been very courageous. She's going to be the client and I'm the coach. And for me too, it's a learning experience as well. So I really hope that people can jump on board. And in the comments section, I really love it when people are interactive. There's a few people that have been joining me. I'm going to do a quick shout out. Mariam Belinda. Oh, that's a different way to say it. G'day from Australia. I hope you're doing well. And look, I really hope that's helped, with a few tips on public speaking. I didn't want to make it too long, so I really hope that's helped. And look, if you've got any more ideas, just inbox me. I love doing this sort of stuff. It gives me the inspiration to jump on. Ferdos, g'day. How you going from Australia? Salam alaikum. I don't know I hope that I've aimed this at the right people. I've tagged a number of people. So a lot of those people that I tagged, I haven't seen for a long time, so forgive me if it seems to be out of the blue. Hope you're having a great night. Take care, and thank you for watching. Please share, please like, and comment below. Assalamu alaikum. Bye for now.